Echo. Open a secure channel on the frequency we got from the blacklist.
Come on. Signal strength is really poor. Oh, there we go. Sorta.
This is unexpected. I greet you on behalf of the Chiss Ascendancy, Bounty Hunter. I am Aristocra Shorehardle Milithier. This hollow frequency hasn't had an inquiry in quite some time. I believe there were no longer any interested parties.
If you've got a job, I've got interest.
I need someone to hunt the Trandoshan pirate lord Renegade Voss. Are you such an individual?
May as well ask us to hunt the ghost of SWTOR.
The name doesn't ring any bells.
A pirate of some renown. He favors lurking in the regions of space you consider uncharted. Our territory, mostly. Renegade Voss has been a blight on Chiss shipping lanes and colonies for years.
What else can you tell me about Voss?
Very little, unfortunately. He's never left anyone alive to give a proper report. Voss appears to have joined up with the White Moor, a massive confederacy of pirates pillaging Hoth's starship graveyard. Their raids have reduced our salvage operations to smoking wreckage.
Voss your only target of interest here?
He's the only target you need concern yourself with. We've permitted the Empire to use Hoth for strategic purposes in exchange for their assistance dislodging the pirates. Imperial soldiers will handle the White Moor. However, Voss is worth more to us alive.
Works for me. Executions are messy.
Our patrols recently captured one of the White Moor pirates out in the wastes. It may be able to point you to Voss once you arrive. I'm transmitting credentials that will allow you unrestricted access to Hoth's surface. Use them to travel to these coordinates. Contact me when you've secured Voss.
I'm here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic. Wait here. I mean it. You will please excuse my manners before. The prisoner is right this way. Little rat has been nothing but trouble.
What do you mean?
It slipped out of its cell 6 times since the patrols brought it in. Don't ask me how. Never makes a run for it, though. Just noses around and starts taking things apart. It's driving me crazy.
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko abwaflo. Karuza suga batnovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Think all the White Maw would be this threatening?
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin walezek handalenu.
Give it back, and I'll show you.
Uza kabahuna.
What's your name, buddy?
Go pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pinyete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko abwaflo. Karuza suga batnovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Voss hung you out to dry, so why not help me toss him in a cage?
Jehambalu. Karuza gobidon. Jubinlu inadari. Kiluak sugu umpi. Nafusa ni kayas pa vandoka trono. Rilo umpi o piso. Ayeta babatonya pa. Ibioto. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. Nafuso lampango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Tisade mohardas. Bakavas. Kursasek. Otra vez gojek. From Oras, Kajava, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Rajo Raunari, do Unska. From Oras, Kajava, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Rajo Raunari, do Unska.
You're a wanted man, Voss. I'm here to take you in.
Skočarad mas Osla, Svetod Tranis, Undapolua, Jorska Pokret, Tosk Changa Raschak. Shivertskorsk, Gus, Zonkelis, Korra, Rod Oras, Kajava, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Rajo Raunari, do Unska.
You wouldn't be the first unstoppable target I've taken down.
Skočarad mas Osla, Svetod Tranis, Undapolua, Gorska pokret. Wajul lambasar. Parstu potrak. Modrexk. Kumba polua. Dosk tanga rastak. Shiviertskorsk. Gus. Zonkalis. Korra.
I heard Voss was a holy terror. Why'd he leave you to do the dirty work? Waste someone else's time.
Voss didn't think much of us.
Come on, we're paying Blizz another visit. Voss took off, let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Fime nekile ogem fuzo nalapo. Ayafagam jam koruza. Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamana.
Slow down. What do you mean by Jaga points?
He means Jagannath points. Hunting is a religion to Trandoshans. Their goddess gives them Jagannath for successful hunts. It's serious business to them. A Trandoshan's score determines his place in the afterlife.
Nagwazinigo nigaka gumbumpi kumbababla. Kwabayinso yamayuka nikitido zonke. Shoba di cast for andole. Ayafagam jam koruza. Baba hamzuye luperena kujunzo. Baba kilulok minotorka kolopo. Basa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita wabakawami. Omokobe kavami gabene.
Know anything to help me deal with Aor?
Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuso lampango no tipa. Yahosia dainga. Ayafa shahara. Uja kalopo chuvara kawana nabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domonolumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unki. Fime nekile ogem fuso nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Juwinlu iladari. Kiluwak sugu umpi. No fuso nikayas pa vandoka trono. Rido umpi opiso. Ayeta babatonya pa. Hibioto.
Never met a Jawa who couldn't turn tech to scrap in 10 seconds flat.
Omokobe kavami gabene. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pi niete bombom. Kurza bang tululu tenga. Oko hemasusi helulu. Riwa tini aruba. Chekoza niete baba yara fara. Ibana perke. Kelizi ya isli nited mimini.
I'm going to need a heat resistor. On Hoth?
Ubarare duki buja. Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble. Ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
Relax. I'm not interested in blood. I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz, you're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Voss done to him.
He said he was framed. You could have stood up for him.
I did. Hell, it ain't like what they found was worth all that much compared to Blizz's know-how. But there weren't no convincing them. Hated turning him over, but I never really had a choice. Look, let me do right by him. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Well, heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look. But you're in luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
That much I can do.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. It's about time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you, and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is.
Lend a hand?
No problem. Just watch out for the shrapnel.
I'll cover the rear.
Come on, boys. We're getting out of here.
We ought to be able to make it from here. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. We'd have never made it.
Show me your gratitude some other time. I've got a cyborg to kill.
Be careful. That fella's packed with more tech than an Arshadad chop shop, and has about as many screws loose.
You take care of Blizz for me, yeah?
Egnorki na nyanika patsi forudoviti crew.
I'm only here for you, Aor.
Inefin, hofuko papamear buk skiriodum simtiantar diair. Egmor bruk ior van yemel nunar vol ekitala tilmura marto.
I'm not gonna enjoy this, but maybe it's for the best.
Harjaga antit Peter Jod Fifla.
Slam asked me to bring you this.
Kodva kinesibe liwenezin walezek handaleno. Cosa bontulu tenga. Oko hemasusi helulu. Riwatini aruba. Ce cosa niente baba yara fara. Ibana perge. Kelizi aisli nited mimini.
What's this heat resistor for, anyway?
Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darotkawa. Chumiko waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubarare dukia buja.
What are you getting me into, Blizz?
Buja kalopo juvara kawananabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domanalumi. Chikosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Nice guy. Time to show him what a real loss looks like.
Baba Hamzuye lupariana kujunzo. Baba kilolo kaminotorika kolopo. Basa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita wabakawami. Omokobe kawami gabene. Nagwazi niko nigaka kumbumpi kumbambabla. Kwaba yinso yamayuka nikiti dozonke. Choba di cast fo andole. Ayafa kom jam koruza. Espa vandunta vin. Tashi yahosa yadan. Topaton lomo. Mosponsa ventuti. Nakusa dinin. Bobolo mandengo. Zenobada hinakas.
He's not gonna have an army when I find him.
Zomblaba nagazi la menazunumina akawunyudanai. Kodva kinesibe liwenezin walezek handaleno. Go pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relon pi niete bombom.
Hey, over here, please. You gotta help us. They've got us chained to the equipment, and they cut off our thermal shields if we give them any trouble.
He's not exaggerating. Alien scum are working us to death.
Help us.
What do I have to do to bust you out of here?
We need you to lock out the thermal shield controls and get the keys to our shackles so we can make a run for it. You can take my thermal shield if you can free us. You probably need it more than I do.
Don't be an idiot, that's suicide!
It's the only chance we've got.
Don't go dying on my account. I'll be fine.
I hope you're right. No one else is gonna come save us.
Don't worry. It's covered.
That's quite a kit you're sporting, Bounty Hunter. Bet you spilled a lot of blood to get it. Now, whose pride did I wound so badly that they resorted to a hired gun? The Republic? The Empire? Both?
What makes you think either of them sent me?
After crushing their forces the way I did, why wouldn't they? Doesn't matter. Whoever sent you obviously didn't warn you. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. You really have no idea who I am, do you?
Grata Gungan, deserter, pirate, dead man walking.
Is that right? I'm not some hack who couldn't cut it at boot camp, scumbag. I was one of the Republic's finest merc. Best training, best equipment, best assignments. If they'd offered the best pension, I'd probably still be there. If you came here looking for an easy kill, you made a grave mistake. Hope you like it hot, Jana. I'm not dying alone.
Time for a bath, scumbag.
No! Back off, you! Stop! Ah!
One way to meet an objective.
Thank the stars you made it.
You're a credit to your kind, bounty hunter. Thank you.
Don't get captured again. I'm not handling any more rescues.
Yeah, right. Thanks for your assistance.
I thought we were goners. Thank you.
I thought comm traffic was impossible out here.
Kodva kinesi beliwe nezin wala zek handaleno. Nko puta badalva no makafesko vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamanahana. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Anko tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatipu. Kebiote yatata. Relon pignete bombom. Espa vanduta vin. Tashi ya hosa yadan. Papaton lomo. Osponsa ventuti. La cosa dinin. Bobolo mandayo. Venubada hinekas.
Who am I after now, Blizz?
Arriba chico. Nagwazi nigo nigaka kumbupi kumbambabla. Kwabayin so yamayuka nikitito sonke. Choba di cast for ndele. Ayafa gom jam karusa. Karusa gobidon. Juwinlu inadali. Kilowatt sugu on pi. Lupusa niga espa vandoga trono. Rilo on pio piso. Ayete babetonipa. Hibiotto.
I'll bet Voss would rather shoot than shout.
Baba Hamzaye luperina kujunzo. Baba kilo kamenotol ka kolopo. Basa chakosa linjakan fuhun. Obligondo kito babakawami. Omokobe kavami gabene. Uja kolopo chuvar kawana nabi. Chikua ibana ileta zuza domananumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unki. Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Widi hayes chiha. Kansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lampago no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayafa shahara.
Same as what we're doing. They earned each other's respect.
Bobolo mantenyo. Basa chakosa linjakan fuhun. Kodva kinesi beliwe nezin wala zek handaleno. Nko puta badalva no makafesko vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni halakamanahana.
You've been a big help, little guy.
Atufer, ila hakan arjes yes mi berkitik moranafne. Tore shafnya java.
If you know who I am, you know why I'm here.
Zitnes jiur drikil da shirbuliki fifi patija. Marug yardest matekis kiri jammis en jibbalba. Zekiesni me bagbedista da bastiaten. Albi farfutorkesni.
I do hate to disappoint.
Habib, questi mosdirenti guapi. Bibien furtamilje, kausnadir na makampiet de harmalan margumak.
I can respect that. I'll participate in your ritual.
Marug yardest matekis kiri jammis en jibbalba. Bibien furtamilje, kausnadir na makampiet de harmalan margumak. Zitnes jiur drikil da shirbuliki fifi patija.
Why die for Voss? Just call him here. He can fight his own battles.
Atufer, ila hakan arjes yes mi berkitik moranafne. Marug yardest matekis kiri jammis en jibbalba. Atufer, ila hakan arjes yes mi berkitik moranafne. Zekiesni me bagbedista da bastiaten. Albi farfutorkesni. Victia stinkentwesh. Atufer, ila hakan arjes yes mi berkitik moranafne. Marug yardest matekis kiri jammis en jibbalba. Bibien furtamilje, kausnadir na makampiet de harmalan margumak.
Could you try repeating that?
Zitnes jiur drikil da shirbuliki fifi patija. Zekiesni me bagbedista da bastiaten. Albi farfutorkesni.
My instructions are to take Voss alive.
Bibien furtamilje, kausnadir na makampiet de harmalan margumak. Zitnes jiur drikil da shirbuliki fifi patija.
Tanga vastak. Shivertskorsk. Zomkalis. Warra.
I'm tired of cleaning up the White Maw's trash. I came here to put you away. Nothing's gonna keep me from doing that. Aor, Graddock, and Kren couldn't stop me. I don't think you can either.
Wakadas, Spitod, Rasmukasare Omla, Bisadi Mohardas, Wakadas, Gurksasek, Outerfels Project.
No more hunting, boss. This is a challenge, not a game.
Sasek, Potrak, Rag Oras, Kajaba, Gurkunska, Oleflexi, Rajo Raunori, Dotunska. Rag Oras, Kajaba, Gurkunska, Oleflexi, Rajo Raunori, Dotunska.
Scout the battleground?
Bisadi Mohardas, Wakadas, Gurksasek, Outerfels Project. Rag Oras, Kajaba, Gurkunska, Oleflexi, Rajo Raunori, Dotunska.
What your destiny is gonna eat is my boot, lizard.
Skocharag Mas Osla, Spetod Trangis, Kumbapolua, your scout pocket, Wajulambasas, Parsk Potrak, Nodraksk, Kumbapolua, Dosk Tanga Rasjak, Shivertskorsk, Zomkalis, Korra.
Are you here to fight or preach?
Rag Oras, Kajaba, Gurkunska. Serpulok, Rag Oras, Tas. Skocharag Mas Osla, Spetod Trangis, Kumbapolua, your scout pocket.
Now comes the fun part.
Wajulambasas, Parsk Potrak, Nodraksk, Kumbapolua. Dosk Tanga Rasjak, Shivertskorsk, Zomkalis, Korra.
I'm a warrior first. Let's finish this right.
That meant more than you know.
Yeah, I'm a big softy, I know. Time to turn boss over to the chiss. I've got a body for you to take off my hands.
That is one ugly creature. What do you kill him with, a garbage masher? Sir, your bounty hunter has returned with a Trandoshan corpse. What's left of it matches Renegade Vorz's description.
I see he could not be taken alive. Still, Voss dead is better than another failure. You will be paid in full.
Sorry I couldn't be more help.
The important thing is that Voss can cause no more trouble for the Ascendancy. That concludes our business, if there is nothing else.
What are you gonna do with your prisoner now?
When there is no longer any use for it, it'll be executed for its crimes against the Ascendancy.
He's harmless. Just let him go.
The White Maw's in shambles. You don't need to keep Blizz locked up.
The alien was a member of an organization that has caused a lot of damage to Chiss sovereign territory.
Enough, Kel. The creature's crimes are hardly exceptional, and its worth is questionable. If you agree to a reduction of your pay, I'll release it to your custody.
If it weren't for his help, you wouldn't have Voss right now. That not enough?
A fair point. Kel, release the creature, and see that it is delivered to the bounty hunter's ship.
Yes, sir.
Again, a pleasure dealing with you. Consider yourself a guest of the Ascendancy while on Hoth.
ibana ileta zluza domonolumi. Kodva kinesibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno.
Glad to have you, little guy. Make yourself at home.
Ibana perge.
Looks like the Chiss sent the payout. Wow, you think we'll rake in this much on all our jobs now?
This keeps up, we might just retire with all our parts intact.
Retire? Was just getting started.
It won't last nearly as long as you think.
Well, if we're done here, I'm gonna go take a nice long shower.
Take Blizz with you. I don't think he's familiar with the concept.
Someone's calling to congratulate you. I can't miss this.
Well, so much for hazing. We're the only ones looking foolish. An unprecedented success.
I'll admit it. You're good.
Now that you're up to your ears in credits, you'll need an excuse to spend them.
My wish list's already 10 parsecs long.
Mine too, but you need to take a little time for yourself now and again. We decided all this success of yours is cause for celebration, so we're throwing you a party. We've procured a penthouse suite for the occasion. Best spot on the promenade, I'm told.
You'd better show.
Who could resist an invitation like that?
Sounds fun. I mean, come on, we could use a little break.
There's nothing else on our plate right now.
The room's already booked on Nar Shaddaa. You can meet us there.
Zahusula, kihe shatong kukadui mabana. Hikayanu kuzu.
Things start disappearing around here, and you'll wish Voss's goons had caught you. Got it?
Nayama bisto chanaga, imecha tong micha. Tamta zuza, cheska pakuta, kiskata wata.
Now that they've left the White Maw, they shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Jiho negata. Tamta zuza, cheska pakuta, kiskata wata.
Remember those Arcona colonists I was telling you about? Well, I've got the perfect racket to skim a little profit off those moisture-farming saps. Salt.
As in table salt?
Well, I'm not talking bath salts, considering water's a luxury good. Listen, I've got a theory. I used to know this spacey Arconan bagman back on Nar Shaddaa. Thought the guy was a spice head for the longest time. Turns out I was only half right. This guy's cravings were something else.
Your friend had some sort of reaction.
Can't say for certain, but I've got my suspicions. One night after making our handoff in some dive diner, he orders some garbage soup and dumps an entire shaker of salt into the bowl. Should have seen the way this guy went at the stuff before stumbling out of the place like it's last call.
Your money's on these colonists having the same craving.
10 to 1 says there's something about salt that those wedgeheads can't resist. We're gonna sell those colonists the answer to all their woes, specially formulated and offered exclusively through Rowing Industries. If I'm right about how much Arcona love the stuff, our biggest problem will be keeping up the supply.
Been watching you work. You're an amazing shot.
You don't make it far in this business if you miss.
I've seen successful hunters who couldn't shoot to save their lives. It's nice to see a professional in action. Quite the view.
I don't need your mind or your eyes wandering.
Got it.
You can actually cook? You?
Of course.
I can't imagine you in a kitchen.
Hardly ever been in a kitchen. Mostly cook in the field.
Gotta be ready with proof if you're gonna make claims like that, Torian.
Good idea. Tingilar?
What's that?
Guess you'll find out.